On November 7, 2003, something special happened. The movie Elf was released, directed by John Favreau and starring Will Ferrell. It features Buddy, a human working as an elf in the North Pole who never felt like he fit in, so he decides to travel to New York City in search of his real father, where they then attempt to build a relationship, and from there, movie magic happens. If a Christmas movie gets it right, you'll be remembered with fondness from viewers for forever. And if you get the Christmas movie wrong, well, you'll be forgotten almost instantly. Elf just so happens to get it very right, and because of that, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. But is it the perfect Christmas movie? And what makes a perfect Christmas movie anyways? First, we'll need to go back. Christmas wasn't invented all by itself. The Christmas we know today wasn't even necessarily created through societal norms and traditions. In a lot of ways, Christmas was created by the media. Sure, everyone knew it as a religious holiday, but the Christmas we know today that centered around large celebrations and an entire month full of holiday cheer comes from movies, and before that, it came from books. In 1843, a book was published called A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. At the time, Christmas was a much smaller holiday, but that wasn't until this book came out that nostalgia and tradition for Christmas was reborn. It was a time with financial hardships for a lot of Christian families, but Dickens' book reminded them that Christmas isn't all about the gifts you get, but rather the company that you keep. And fast forward to Christmas movies, and that's something they've taken from this 1843 novel. One of the aspects that make a perfect Christmas movie, it's not about the gifts. Sure, they're present, but it's rarely the focus. One of the only Christmas movie that comes to mind that's focused on gifts is A Christmas Story. In the movie, Ralphie is obsessed with getting his Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. But even with that focus, everyone tells him he'll shoot his eye out.
You'll shoot your eye out?
You'll shoot your eye out!
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
And eventually he almost does. This is showing that Christmas isn't always about the gifts because it might not be all that you hope for. And Elf follows this as well. It's not about gifts or what's under the Christmas tree, but family and Christmas spirit. And as cheesy as this might sound, it's a part of what makes a great Christmas movie, and there's also some other factors involved. Elf has a couple essential scenes that make it an incredible Christmas movie, and funnily enough, so do a lot of other Christmas classics. To me, every great Christmas movie needs a couple of these essential scenes. You have the awkward family moments,
punch in the face I ever got. God damn it!
A holiday dinner scene.
You like sugar, huh?
Is there sugar and syrup?
Yes.
Then yes.
Falling in love. Some sort of snow scene. And of course you need Santa, whether it's the real deal or just some guy from the mall. I think if you're a movie that has all these scenes, you're pretty much a perfect Christmas movie. And if you add a bunch of laughs, Will Ferrell, and these quirky yet fantastic animation sequences, then you have Elf. And when I'm talking perfect Christmas movie, I'm not talking about the greatest movie of all time or what's the most critically acclaimed. To me, Christmas movies aren't so much about the plot or the cinematography or the dialogue. Yes, those are all important, but the most important part is how the movie makes you feel. Do you enjoy spending time in this world with these characters every year? Does the movie bring you back to when you were younger? Does it evoke a sense of nostalgia? Elf checks all these boxes, making it the perfect Christmas movie, at least for me. See, that's the thing, the perfect Christmas movie means so many different things to so many people. Your perfect Christmas movie might be Home Alone or The Grinch, maybe even Die Hard, but regardless of which one is perfect to you, nearly everyone has one, which is what makes them all so special.